Alright, Shalom, all praises be to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this word. Welcome to my GMS Gallows on the Streets page. Alright, and we're going to continue the topic of the kingdom. Alright, today we're going to be reading some scriptures on how the Most High, before we get into the kingdom, Esau's kingdom has to go so that our kingdom can come. Right? You can't have Esau ruling alongside with us. He already had his time. Okay? Alright, so Nazareth, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 24 verse 1. It says, "Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste."
Now this is the prophet Isaiah. Yahweh showed him this vision of America being destroyed, man. Okay? By way of the nuclear missiles. So the prophet saw, like I always like to say, like we did a show called Time. I don't know if you were on the side over here one time. And time is just like different warp zones, man. The Most High has. That's why Esau's been trying to tap into quantum leaping and shit, trying to find out if you could go into the future or go into the past. We're gonna be able to do that. But we won't be able to tamper with nothing. But in the kingdom, we're going to be able to do that. You see, because the Most High controls time. He's called the Ancient of Days, right? And days is calculated by what? Time, right? So the time has come. The Esau's kingdom has to go, and then our time to rule again. All right, because we once ruled. This is what this is all about. The kingdom of Israel getting back together again. Like I said last week. The week before. Israel has not been the unified Israel with the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel together. We haven't been like that since the time since King Solomon. All right. After that, the kingdom had split. So we are fulfilling that prophecy right now. Different brothers from different tribes coming together in the name of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, in faith, and it's starting. We're in the kingdom technically because the kingdom, like I said, it doesn't come by observation. The kingdom is the word of the Heavenly Father within us. So the kingdom is here, okay? But we're a kingdom in exile, in slavery, all right, underneath the so-called white man, the Edomites. All right, so go ahead, read that.
It says,
you wanna use my Bible?
Nah, I'm good. It says, "Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty."
Right, the Lord is gonna make the earth empty. It's talking about really America, okay? Destroying it by way of thermonuclear fire, because this place is not right. It's filthy, it's dirty, it's wicked. Esau polluted this land. It was at one time that the land was pure. When God had it, right? Esau came and defiled it. How? By murder, okay? By bloodshed. So it has to be cleaned by way of fire. All right, go ahead.
It says, "And maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down." And scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. The Lord's gonna destroy this place. A lot of the people in Isaiah somewhere, I forget exactly where it's at. I think Isaiah 34, I'm not sure. It says that the nations are, as we get closer, the nations are gonna go back to their lands where they came from. Because they know that America's fallen. It's like a sinking ship, like the Titanic. Alright? They're jumping into their little boats, going back to where they came from, man. Because the Lord is about to bring judgment. Alright, go ahead.
It says, and it shall be.
Things are gonna get more serious, man. I don't know if y'all been noticing. That's another thing brothers gotta do, man. Keep your fire, your spirit going, man. Pay attention to the news. We don't know how many times I tell brothers that. Watch the news constantly. I got an app on my phone, who's that, Reuters? Every time they put something new, it pops up on my phone. Boom, early in the morning, I'm watching.
Yeah,
there was an earthquake somewhere, where the hell was it? In Japan. It was Fukushima. But before that, it was one in, I think, Taiwan. And they got hit hard. A whole, like big ass buildings was coming down on motherfuckers, man. But you ain't hear about too much about it. You know, you gotta remember, it shall be earthquakes in diverse places, Yahweh Shai said. These are the signs of the time. Yeah, these things been happening, but they're gonna happen more and more. Alright? Especially in places that you never heard before. Okay, so don't be shocked if there's a big ass earthquake somewhere here in New York one day. We're approaching those days, man. Okay, and that should elevate your spirit. Your spirit's down. You need more faith. pay attention. Watch the prophecy, man. Remember, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Watch what's going on in the news and tie that in with the scriptures and make a show. Do a show. There's brothers out there ain't supposed to be doing. Y'all should have your own cameras, man. The prices of cameras done drop. Alright, the one that the brother holding right there, you can probably get that for $100, man. If you're looking good enough or less. Shit, your phone's got cameras on them. So there's no excuse why not to make a show. And there's plenty, like I said, I told the brother Yaquab last week, the topic of dealing with the kingdom, I could keep that going from part 1 to we out of here. To the Lord comes. Right? Because that's what this is all about. Alright? And we tie it into prophecy. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and it shall be as with the people, so with the priest. As with the servant, so with his master. As with the maid, so with her mistress.
Right? These are all the people that are going to be destroyed. Alright? The priest, the man, woman, and child, hoes, okay? They're pimps, you know? You name it. That's anybody, all the inhabitants that are living in Babylon the Great are gonna get fucked up by this judgment, this fire that's coming. Alright, the purge is coming. Like the movie The Purge is coming by way of thermonuclear missiles, man. That's how. And it's inevitable, man. Alright? Go ahead.
It says, as with the buyer, so with the seller. As with the lender, so with the borrower.
Yeah, banks, right? People trading and stuff, you know? Of course, faggots, lesbians, can't leave them out, right? They're one of the reasons why this judgment's coming down, right? Go ahead.
It says, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him.
Yeah, the bank, and that's the Illuminati, right? Because they got the Rothschilds of them, they got their riches by way of usury, which is interest on loans. Okay? And this whole banking system, this fractional reserve banking system, is a system of slavery, man. As it is written, that the borrower is servant unto the lender. Now, there's a in the law, it explains how when we get back into and we were to do right with the Lord, that we shall, that as Deuteronomy 28, if you can find, I'll find it. If we do right by the Lord, that we should get above all the nations, right? Rule over all the nations, that we shall lend and never borrow. Because that's what the power is at, man. If you control the riches of a nation, you control the people. And these damn devils was wise enough in their wickedness to understand that. You see, that's how the Rothschild, they figured it out because they studied, because Mayim Shah Rothschild taught his 5 sons, about the scriptures, man, and how the law worked and everything, see? And they knew that they were the Edomites, all right? Yeah.
This is Proverbs 22, verse 7. The rich ruleth over the poor.
Who's the rich in this world? The so-called white man, the Edomites. Primarily the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, and the other rich banking families, okay? They got rich by way of lending with usury, which is interest, okay? You're not supposed to do that to your brother. You're not supposed to, right? If you're the so-called white man is our brother, right? We're his brother. They want, yo, look, I'm gonna lend you this, but you gotta give me 20% back, 50% back. You're supposed to do that shit. That's evil. That's wickedness, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
Right. So this society is based upon lending, upon usury that turns people into slaves. You see? And it puts people in debt to the point where they can't pay and they get everything taken away. That's wickedness. The reason why they fucking borrowed in the first place is they ain't have no fucking money, man. So now you're gonna have them pay more on top of that. That's wickedness. That's evil, man. Alright? Go ahead.
It says the land shall be utterly empty.
Yeah, because of these wicked practices, man. The banking system is fucked up, it's evil, it's wicked. The so-called white man control it. You can't do nothing without them having their hands on your money and shit. You know? The IRS wicked as fucking hell, right? But they're powerful. You just can't go to the IRS building and scream at the motherfuckers and expect your money to be given back to you, or them not to take your money.